custody of a convicted drug trafficker.
Fox 6 investigator Brian Paulson shows you the 51-year-old business owner who put up more than $100,000 cash to spring a 25-year-old homicide defendant from jail.
Kenneth Twyman has been picked up by U.S. Marshals 3 times. He's posted bail 3 times. His homicide trial is still 4 months away, but in 6 days, he's scheduled to get out of jail again.
That Kenny Twyman is a dangerous, dangerous individual.
For even the most violent accused criminals in Wisconsin, the key to freedom is cash.
It is nothing for a drug dealer.
So when one of Wisconsin's most wanted needed a quick $100,000, Richard Stulo, how you doing? His family went looking for this man. How are you?
All right.
I'm just trying to find out a little bit more about why you posted $100,000 bail for Kenny Twyman.
To you guys, man.
How do you know Kenny Twyman?
Get out of here. It doesn't matter. Go.
Richard Stulo owns Colt Construction.
Stop trying to take pictures, boy.
He is also a drug dealer, convicted of using this house near 29th and Cleveland as home base for dealing marijuana. I'm not here to talk to you. I'm here to talk to him.
Talking to the wrong person, boy.
When police raided the house in 2018, they found 9 guns, more than 3 pounds of weed, and $101,000 in cash. 4 years later, Stulo had another $100,000 available to help 25-year-old Kenneth Twyman. I just asked why. What's your connection to Kenny Twyman?
Do I have to hire an attorney to go after you? Can you please leave?
It's drugs. Absolutely drugs. It has to be drugs.
U.S. Marshals are asking for your help locating this 19-year-old Milwaukee man.
Twyman is a 3-time fugitive picked up by U.S. Marshals in Milwaukee, Oak Creek, and Little Rock, Arkansas.
He doesn't just flee and not come back to court. He flees the jurisdiction. He flees the state of Wisconsin.
In 2018, Milwaukee County prosecutors charged him with leading police on a high-speed chase, causing a crash that hurt 3 people, and leaving behind a rolling drug house with 7 cell phones, including one that contained this video.
A complete menace to the city.
In early 2019, U.S. Marshals tracked him down.
Tonight, that suspect is in police custody.
But Twyman soon posted $3,000 cash bail and disappeared again. It wasn't until January of this year that U.S. Marshals picked him up for a second time. He posted $9,500 bail and got out again. And in April, police say Twyman shook hands with Tavon Luckett outside a gas station convenience store, then shot him twice, killing him.
After shaking my grandson's hand, how coward. This would have never happened because he wouldn't have been out. He shouldn't have been out of jail.
Prosecutors charged Twyman with homicide, and in July, U.S. Marshals arrested him for the 3rd time. This time, a Milwaukee County judge set bail at $100,000 and doubled the bail in his other pending cases. With $12,500 already paid, he would need another $112,500 to get out. And within a few weeks, Richard Stulo paid all of it.
Who and why is the question.
A relative of Tavon Luckett, who asked not to be identified out of fear for her safety, said it's all happening as the criminal justice system watches.
I think the Department of Corrections should answer some questions for us.
Stulo is still on probation, and it wasn't until after Fox 6 News first reported the bail payment in August that his agent asked him for an explanation.
His probation should be revoked. He should be in prison as well.
According to probation records obtained by the Fox 6 investigators, Stulo told his agent he doesn't even know Kenneth Twyman. He just knows his parents from church. And he's charging Twyman's mother an additional $10,000 to bail her son out. Wisconsin state law prohibits anyone from profiting from a bail payment. It's why we don't have bail bond companies. But the DOC says it does not have any reason to believe Stulo has violated his probation. You want to explain what a convicted drug dealer is doing, bailing out a guy who's wanted for murder? Stulo's loan got Twyman out of the Milwaukee County Jail, but before he could go free, the sheriff's office transferred him to Waukesha to face drug charges there.
This is somewhat odd. I have somebody who qualifies for public defender representation, but is literally sitting on $125,000 worth of cash.
An assistant DA warned the court Twyman plans to run again.
He was on jail calls, figuring out places to go, including California and Las Vegas.
So the commissioner set bail at $200,000, but bail only applies while a case is pending. In October, Twyman pleaded guilty to the Waukesha charges, and the judge sentenced him to 180 days in jail.
But I feel like if he gets out, he's going to run again and possibly commit more crimes.
And that's why this message
I just cannot believe it.
left Luckett's relatives stunned.
Just disheartening and hurtful to this family.
Thanks to 94 days served before his sentence and 45 days credit for good behavior, Twyman's 180-day sentence was reduced to about 6 weeks. Unless something changes, he'll be a free man before Thanksgiving.
It's like a slap in the face.
Even though his homicide trial in Milwaukee isn't scheduled until March.
Any chance he comes back to court if he gets out?
No.
He's going to run again. He's going to escape.
If cash bail protects the public,
We are afraid for our family.
Tavon Luckett's family should have little to fear.
It's very scary, very scary.
But when drug dealers pay to set accused killers free,
Richie, you have a chance to tell me anything you want.
there's 100,000 reasons to wonder.
Some advocates for bail reform in Wisconsin say cash bail should be eliminated and replaced with a risk-based pretrial assessment system. Others say judges just need to set higher bails. Bail reform is sure to be a topic that'll come up once again in the next legislative session. Brian Polson, Fox 6 Investigators.
Thank you, Brian. Fox 6 did reach out to Taiwan's attorney, Mark Richards, for comment. He declined. And late tonight, we just learned a federal grand jury has indicted him on drug and gun charges. Still not clear exactly how or if this will impact his scheduled release next week. We'll be sure to keep an eye on it and follow up.
Yeah, we are following this one obviously very closely. A lot of questions there.